The emperor stepped out of the imperial palace for the first time, only for a woman to burst into his carriage. He felt deeply humiliated as she kept touching him all over and he could not resist, but since he had no idea what she intended to do, he hid his true identity and claimed he was just a civil official being sent to the border. To his surprise, this excited the woman greatly, for she was looking for a good-looking official. As it turned out, the woman was the most powerful bandit leader in the area. Her mother, afraid that their stronghold would be attacked, had been forcing her to marry an official for protection, but all the officials they had captured in the past few months were ugly. Helpless, the woman had come down the mountain to search for one herself and had accidentally broken into the emperor's carriage. Unaware of who he really was, she was very satisfied with him, little knowing that the emperor had come here specifically to wipe out her stronghold. Just as the emperor was about to call for his guards, the carriage jolted and a portrait of the woman fell out. Amused to see her own imperial warrant portrait, she had inadvertently exposed her identity. To gather more information about the bandits, the emperor lied that he had fallen in love with her at first sight and was willing to go back to the stronghold to marry her. The woman immediately pulled him out of the carriage. His guards tried to save him, but were knocked unconscious by the surrounding bandits. The emperor tried to ask what was happening, only to be knocked out as well. When he woke up, he was tied to a bed, and all the soldiers he had brought with him had been driven to the back mountain to farm. The emperor was about to fly into a rage when the woman suddenly rushed in and started taking off his clothes. She was simply changing him into new clothes to take him home to meet her parents. The emperor thought this would let him figure out the stronghold's layout, but upon arriving at her home, he was forced to do all kinds of chores, cooking, preparing bathwater for the whole family, while the woman's family just sat nearby and mocked him. A month later, her parents suddenly pushed him into a room. Everything before had been a test, they said, and now that he had passed, they could safely marry their daughter to him. The emperor was not alarmed at all. He had already secretly rescued all his guards. As soon as he blew out the candle in the room, his soldiers outside would charge in and arrest all the bandits. But when he blew out the candle by the bed, he found there were still 100 candles behind him. The woman had been afraid of the dark since childhood and always lit her room full of candles before sleeping. Helpless, the emperor had to walk over and blow them all out one by one. Yet after he exhausted himself blowing out every candle, the soldiers outside still did not move. There was still one unblowable lamp left by the window.